Hey, have you ever spent more time than you wanted to watching videos on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube? And maybe it's like this. Maybe you watch fail videos. Maybe you're that crazy person who likes to watch the videos of the people like free climbing and they're on like these buildings and like you're watching it and your palms are sweating and your stomach is feeling sick. Maybe you like watching barbecue videos. Maybe you watch just the highlights of football teams or sports teams. Maybe you are like me. Now, I need you to be honest, and if this is you, I need you to comment below and say, that's me. Yo, put the little hand wavy emoji. Maybe you like watching pimple popping videos. I love Dr. Pimple Popper, and I will spend literally hours watching pimple popping videos. And there'll be a point where I'm like, babe, like take my phone away. I can't do this. I got stuff to do. And she'll take my phone away just so I can pull myself away from watching these pimple popping videos. I also really enjoy chiropractic videos, chiropractic adjustment videos. I'll watch like a video and they're like at this person's neck and they like snap it back into place. And I'm like, this is the greatest thing of my life. I love when they like feel down like the spine. They're like, oh, there it is. And they'll snap like 60 pops in somebody's spine. I think it's so fascinating. It's so interesting to me how a little bit of misalignment can affect somebody's whole body. How even just a little bit of your spine not being aligned correctly or your posture not being right can affect your whole well-being. And I think that in the season that we're in, coronavirus 2020, that there is a misalignment that God is aligning. That I think a lot of us, if we're honest, we have gotten misaligned in our thoughts, in our life, in the way we prioritize things especially. And I think that God is realigning those things in our life. And what I want for you to do is begin to pray, God, what is it that you're trying to realign in my life? Because even just a little bit of misalignment can cause so much pain and so much issues. I want to read you a verse, Romans 12, verse 2. I think it's so good. It goes like this. Romans 12:2 says this, do not be conformed to this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. Do not be conformed to this world, but let God transform you. Let God begin to realign you the way that you are supposed to be aligned. I think for a lot of us, we were being transformed into this world, conformed into this world. And I think that God wants to transform us into the new person by changing the way we think. I think if you're like me, you'd wake up and the first thing I would do is check Instagram, check Facebook, check Snapchat, check TikTok. The first thing I would do is check my emails. And before the season began to happen, I was being conformed. And I think in this moment, in this season, that God is transforming the way I think. Now, the first thing I do is wake up and pray. The last thing I do before I go to bed is pray, God, I need you. God, we need you. God, this country needs you. God began to literally transform the way I think in this season. God is realigning some things that I had out of place. And my question for you is, what is God realigning in your life? What priorities have taken over God in your life? Maybe it is work. Maybe it is something that to satisfy your body. Maybe it is sin. Maybe it's something in your life that you know should not be there. And this season has helped reprioritize your life, realign your life. Young people, I'm praying for you. Friends, I'm praying for you. I believe that this is a great season. I believe that this is God realigning some things. And it might seem like pain and it might seem like hurt, but I think what it is God fixing some things in our life. And I never want to go through a season, a valley season, and not learn what God is trying to teach me. What is God teaching you in this season? Think about that. Pray about that. If you need prayer, message us. We're spending all day praying for you. We love you. God bless.